Hey guys, thanks for tuning in today. The question we're going to be answering today is how do bloggers and YouTubers get free stuff to do reviews on? So there's a lot of people out there who their niche or what they do, their channel, their blog is all about doing product reviews. Now it could be anything from drones to cell phones to computers or even kind of cheaper things like phone cases, phone holders, heck, even like foods, chips, and there's a lot of people who do beverage reviews, things like that. And a lot of people get free stuff and openly say that they get free stuff. Other people don't necessarily say where they get their stuff from, but you kind of got to wonder, like, how is this guy doing 5 laptop reviews a week? Is he really, dropping $3,000 a week on laptops that he's going to use one time just for a review? So that's what I'm going to be answering today. I get a lot of questions asked either in the comments section of videos, direct messages via YouTube or Twitter, and people also email me with questions a lot. So this is a question I've been getting a lot, and it's a question I wanted to answer for you guys today. So where do these review bloggers get their stuff from? A lot of people buy stuff from stores, open it up, use it, do a review, and then return it. Personally, I'm not really a fan of doing that. I don't think it's really ethical. Basically, you're wasting that store's employees' time. You are wasting product because that product typically can't be resold, and if it is being resold, it's being resold as an open box for a discount. So basically, you're costing a business a lot of money so that you can do a review and make a couple dollars off AdWords. AdSense. Like, I just don't think that's right. I don't think it's right even to do it to a big company like Best Buy, but a lot of people are doing stuff like this on Amazon with free 2-day Prime shipping and easy returns. And some people may justify it saying, Best Buy is a big company, they can afford it. I don't really fall in line with that. You're essentially making prices higher for the rest of us when you do stuff like that. But even if you justify it by saying, Best Buy or Walmart's a huge company, they can suffer one return, even though you're probably returning a lot of stuff. That said, a lot of people are doing it on Amazon. We got smaller sellers, people working out of their house, people just trying to make a little bit of extra money. And those are the people that you're really hurting. If you've ever been in e-commerce or sold online, you know what a headache returns are. In the case of electronics like that, you're costing the seller a lot of money, and you're probably not even going to make that much money off your review. So I don't think that's a very ethical or a very good way of going about it, but that is how some blog reviewers or YouTube reviewers get their products for free. Some people just outright buy stuff or review stuff that they're already buying for their own needs. I have no problem with that. You may want to look into, I'm not really sure what the IRS rules are, but if you're a review blogger, as long as you're actually making money and you have a following, you may be able to write off a lot of those products that you buy on your taxes as expenses, because that is a business expense for you. Your business is making video reviews and you need products to review them. So I'm not an accountant, I'm not giving you tax advice or legal advice, but that may be something to ask your accountant. If you are a review blogger, can you write that off on your taxes? And I think you should be able to, as long as you're not just some person putting up videos not making any money. You probably actually have to have a successful blogging review business or YouTube review business and actually be making some money to justify that. But definitely ask your tax professional about that. And lastly, one of the ways that people get free products for reviews, and this is especially common in the kind of affiliate marketing, entrepreneurship, making money niche, is a lot of times people will provide you with products if you have a following. Now, if you just start a YouTube channel yesterday and you have 1 follower and no views, don't expect companies to want to send you free product to do reviews on. However, that said, if you have a following, especially if you have a following or you've got a lot of views in a certain niche. So, let's say I make videos about my day-to-day life. Someone may be interested in sending me some free product to review, but more specifically, it's probably geared towards people who have channels or blogs geared towards certain niches. So let's say I blog about cell phones and I have a big following. Companies who make cell phones and or cell phone accessories and or apps may want to send them to me to review, to get my opinion, and then share that opinion with my viewers. Now, you don't want to be giving positive reviews just because someone gave you free stuff, because then the quality of your reviews goes out the window. If I'm watching your video, I don't know whether I'm getting an honest opinion or whether you're pumping up a product because that person gave you a free product or paid you some money. And while we're talking about this, I'm not giving you any legal advice. Check this out for yourself, but there are FCC rules and guidelines regarding if you are given a free product or paid to promote a product. You do have to disclose that or mention that, and there's rules about how it needs to be disclosed. So it's not overly complicated. Just do a quick Google search on FTC, free product disclosure or something like that, and you should find a wealth of information. I think you want to say in your video, just to play it safe, off the top of my head, think you want to say in your video as well as the description that it is a paid product promotion. And I think even on YouTube, if you're going to monetize your view, you have to, I believe there's a checkbox that you have to check if you've been paid to promote that product. So make sure you fall in line with all those. I think a lot of people think, oh, I'm a small-time person, no one's going to come after me. But there are some small-time bloggers and reviewers who have gotten in trouble for not mentioning that something is a paid product review. So that's something to keep in mind and something you want to check out on. But really, once you have a following, and specifically if you have a following within a certain niche, put right in the description of all your videos. For business inquiries, I can be contacted at, have a phone number, an email, and ideally an address. Two people who do this really well that I can think of off the top of my head are King Human and Glendon Cameron. King Human has a YouTube channel where he's kind of like, I'm going to make you $500 this week making YouTube videos or, whatever else. And Glendon Cameron is kind of all about hustling on Craigslist and storage auctions and things like that. But check out both these guys' videos. Both these guys get a lot of free stuff in the mail, and I'm sure some people reach out to them and say, hey, can I send you such and such, and will you review it? But also, they just are randomly getting stuff in the mail. Oh, I went to my P.O. box today. Some guy sent me this cool product he's selling on here. I thought I'd give him a mention. So if you do really want to get into this, I'd suggest providing contact information and business information for business inquiries in your channel and on your videos. And in addition to that, you may also want to go, you probably don't want to put your real address out there, but you may want to go get a P.O. box and have a P.O. box where if people do want to send you business correspondence, send you products to review, samples, anything else. Some people may just drop stuff in the mail to you. Other people may touch base with you first, but that's another way people get a lot of free stuff. And like I said, make sure you have a following before you start reaching out to companies asking for free stuff, because it's not worth their time if you don't have any audience and if you don't have people that care what you say. However, if you do have an audience, if you do have a following, and even better, if it's in a niche that company you're reaching out to is into, they may see some value in sending you some products. So another thing to think about there. What was I going to say? Lastly, regarding companies sending you products and things like that, if you're reviewing some kind of high-end thing like cell phones or drones, you're going to have to be a lot bigger and have a lot bigger of a following to justify a company sending what retails for $500 maybe costs them $150. But for someone to send you something like a drone, you're going to have a pretty big following. If you're reviewing phone cases or something cheap, if I'm private labeling phone cases from China, it's probably costing me like 20 to 30 cents a phone case, $2 for a first-class priority mail envelope. So essentially for $2.50 or so, I could send you a phone case to review. And in cases like that, there's not a whole lot of downside. I'm sure a lot of these guys are on Google AdSense and they're paying, $1, $2, $3 per click just to get someone to check out their site. When for that same cost, for $2, basically the cost of one click, they can send their product to you. They're going to have a video up on YouTube forever promoting that product, and your whole following, all your YouTube channel subscribers, all your blog readers, anyone who reads that blog post or watches that YouTube video are all going to see that product pitched by you. So you're promoting it for them, and also ideally you have a following or a readership or whatever who values your opinion. So if you promote a product, it's better than just seeing it on Google. Okay, here's somebody I know and trust who's promoting or pitching this product. It must be good. I'll give it a try. So if you have a product, an e-commerce store, anything like that, paying somebody to promote your stuff or to review your stuff or giving out free samples can be very beneficial. Your money can go a lot further than it will with AdSense clicks or something like that. And also, if you are a publisher, if you have a YouTube channel or a blog, you can be a valuable asset to other people. So just wanted to make this quick. I meant to make this like 3 minutes. We're going on 9. So sorry for dragging this out, but I get a lot of questions about how people get free products and things like that to do reviews, and that's how and where people get their products from. So thanks for tuning in, guys. We'll talk to you next time. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and just below here you can subscribe as well if you like the channel. Talk to you guys next time.